Okay, we're recording. All right, guys. So we're going to gear up for Transform 20, which for those of you who don't know Shaun T, get ready to have some fun with your workouts. Shaun T is one of probably the most internationally known super trainer that we have. So his name is familiar. Even if people are not familiar with Beachbody, they're going to know who Shaun T is because of Insanity or Size or some of his other programs, right? And so doing a launch is a big deal for your business. Just to put things into perspective, between December and January of last year, I had 100 total Success Club points. Like, you can totally rock a launch. You just have to be prepared for it. And so what I wanted to do tonight is just talk about some of the specifics. And then what I want to do by the end of the week is to have a private Facebook group set up that we can start inviting people to. And I'll kind of explain the process as we go. So just some launch dates so you guys are familiar. On December 4th, which is next Tuesday, all of our packages are live. So that's all of the challenge packs, all of the completion packs, all of the accessory bundles. And I will explain new coaches. I will explain in our new coach training kind of the difference between a challenge pack and a completion pack. On December 11th, the following Tuesday, we are going to have access to a free workout that we can start sending to people. So we can start doing some engagement posts where you can ask if, I have a free workout to share for the first 50 people that drop an emoji or something like that. And you can share a free workout. And then for the people who have purchased the early access, they're going to get 2 sample workouts that are already loaded in the library. So if you did Lift 4, you remember that there was that before Lift 4 where we had kind of those 4 workouts that were available. It's going to be similar, but there's going to be 2 samples and then the free workout. And I'm hoping that they drop some more in there and give us some type of a calendar to work with as well. I don't know that we have the details on that just yet. So what I'm thinking is a good way to get people introduced to Shaun T and his workouts and his workout style and his motivational style is to put together a hybrid calendar that would run for about 4 weeks. So basically from mid-launch through start date of Transform 20. So Transform 20 is going to start on January the 14th. That's when the test group starts. So that is when Shaun T is running his coach test group. That's when we will start our official day 1, because that's when the workouts will be live in Beachbody On Demand if you've paid for the early access. All right. Otherwise, they are not available until April 1st in everybody else's Beachbody On Demand library. All right. So those are just some important dates to know. Next Tuesday, the following Tuesday, and then we don't start, which is good. We kind of have this whole month to really launch and really talk about the program. And I don't know if you've listened to the National Wake Up Call yet, but they did a really great job today of explaining how, it's a husband and wife duo, of how they do their launch together and everything that they do in the pre-launch phase. So I definitely took some good notes from that. So these are just screenshots from the call that they did in the Beachbody Champions page. So you're probably going to be seeing some people's notifications popping up. But just so you guys know, what is Transform 20? It is a program that is only 20 minutes a day. It's 6 days a week. It's a 6-week program. So those are all huge selling points for us. What do we hear most often from people? They don't have time. So everybody has time to get a 20-minute workout in, yes? So 20 minutes a day is going to be our number 1 selling point when we're talking to people about, especially people that say they don't have time, right? So they're going to get 36 unique workouts. So Beachbody has just started doing this within the last few launches, whereas every single day is a different workout. So it's not like the 21-day fix where you do the same workouts week after week after week. Every workout is different. All right. They're also going to include 6 bonus routines and then 6 weighted workouts. So just so you know, the Transform 20 program itself does not have any equipment except for a step. So we're going to have the option to offer our customers a challenge pack or a completion pack that includes a step, or they can get their own step and not have to purchase that. All right. So they will have 36 plus 12 bonus workouts. So they're going to get about 48. Did I do that math right? Yeah. 48 total workouts with this program. Also, within each of the workouts, they're going to get what's called a transformer. So they're going to have like a 3 1-minute challenge. Is somebody, I'm getting some feedback. If you guys can just mute really quickly, that would be wonderful. So there's going to have these 3 little 1-minute challenges within each workout. So the way that I'm understanding it is that it's kind of like if anybody's done the Shift Shop and the Proving Grounds where you're kind of recording like how many you were able to do. It's kind of like that. So you're improving your performance week over week with this program as well through these little transformers. All right. And then the way the program is designed is, like I said, it's a 6-week program. So the first 2 weeks, it's all about committing to a program, you know. So Shaun T he's just a great motivator in general. So he's really going to focus on getting people in the right mindset, getting people who haven't worked out in forever, people who are brand new to fitness, committed to the program. And then we're going to improve upon our scores. And then we're going to like totally rock out the last 2 weeks. So this is kind of the way the program is designed: committing, climbing, and conquering. And I haven't done any of the workouts myself, but most of Shaun T's workout programs build off one another. So it is kind of ramping you up. You know, you're building intensity as you're moving throughout the program. All right. So I'm sure that the workouts are going to get a little bit harder and more challenging as you move through all 6 weeks. So I'm going to drop this slideshow into our team page too, so you guys can see this. So we basically have challenge packs and we have completion packs. And so with our promo pricing, all the promo pricing is $20 off. So you can see the deluxe kit, which includes your Shakeology and your performance line and the step and all the program materials. You're going to get 2 shaker cups. And what they were really hyping up is, I don't know if it's listed on here, in the Transform 20 materials, if anybody did 2B Mindset, we got like a food journal, and you're going to get an actual food journal with this program as well. So you're mapping out your day. You're writing down the things you're eating. You're writing out like motivational quotes and things like that. So you're actually kind of tracking your progress week over week as well. So that's included with program materials. So this does include a step. And then of course there's the mega bundle as well, which includes like 2 tubs of Recover and 2 tubs of Recharge and like a thing of Energize as well. So you can see the price difference between the Mega and the Deluxe. And then it has all of the pricing there for that. And then we go into the regular challenge packs, which again, $160 is the price for the basic challenge pack. That includes 1 year of Beachbody On Demand. It includes your Shakeology or the performance line. I believe that this program is going to recommend both your shaker cup, your Transform 20 materials, and then you get your VIP early access, meaning as soon as the program launches on January 14th, you've got it in your Beachbody On Demand library, and you get access to those early workouts as well. So $160 is kind of our base challenge pack price, okay? Unless they want the step, and then the step bumps that price up to $214. So you're gonna have people that want the step just because it says Transform 20 and just because it says Shaun T and just because they're gonna have FOMO, right? And then you're also gonna have people who can get their own step or have theirs from the 80s or 90s and they don't want it and they don't need it, and that's perfectly okay. You know, it's all about meeting our people where they are and giving them the best option, you know, to get through this program. All right, so those are the prices available for the other challenge packs. And then as far as completion packs go, for people who already have Beachbody On Demand, we have all 4 options available too. We have the base without the step, the base with the step, and that would be $140, which is pretty much our completion pack price anyway. Unless they are adding that step, then it goes up to $194, or if they're doing the deluxe with all of the nutritionals, or if they're doing the mega, which will get them through the entire program. So it's really up to you. Me personally, I usually always start with the deluxe, especially if it's somebody who's renewing like Beachbody On Demand or they're brand new, just because they're going to get the biggest bang for their buck with all of the nutritionals to get through the program, and they get to try everything to see if they're going to like it or continue to use it. Then you always have a next step. You know, so if they're not ready to commit to the deluxe and pay $269, then we go down to, you offer them the base with or without the step. Unless you're a rock star and want to sell 50 mega packs, you can go right ahead. All right. And then we also have what are called accessory bundles. So say you have somebody who already has a Beachbody On Demand membership. They're already getting Shakeology on auto ship. So what would they do? They would just get what's called an accessory bundle. So even like for us, you know, like I already have Performance coming on my husband's account. I already have Shakeology coming on my account. So I'm going to get the accessories bundle, and you can do it with the step or without the step. So you can see the price difference there. So you get VIP early access, you get your step stickers, you get your wall calendar and tracker, you get your transformation tracker, which is that guide I was talking about. And then basically you can choose whether or not you want the step. Or you have the option of just doing the VIP digital only upgrade, which is $49.95. So that would basically give you early access. And you can get the materials online through the program materials. You're just not going to get any of the printed materials like the actual tracker and the journal and the calendar. If you get the accessories bundle, you get all of like the hard documents, all of the paper documents, unless you do digital only. Okay. Then you will also get access to Shaun T's exclusive coach test group. If you are signing people up as coaches, they will have the opportunity to participate in his coach test group, but they have to at least purchase the VIP early access or the accessories bundle or a completion pack or a challenge pack to get access to that. And they have to be a coach. Okay. So that's kind of the price breakdown on those. And then, okay. Then what we do, this is where what we do matters the most. We create a launch group. So what we do is we design a private Facebook group where we're going to have, we're going to be able to share the link. And what you do is you create a ton of hype. You do a countdown. You do announcements. You share Shaun T videos. You share transformation pictures. You invite everyone, right? So you're constantly talking about, you know, doing a Shaun T program. That's why I really wanted to get a hybrid calendar together to do from like mid-December until launch date, so that we're talking about Shaun T and talking about his motivational style and talking about the kind of workouts and how we're so excited about his new workout program. So you are showing up and jabbing about this on your own social media, and then you're inviting people to our launch group. And so you invite everybody, you add everybody in. It's like a free group, basically. And then once we launch and people start purchasing, then you shout people out who purchase, whether they're customers, whether they're coaches, whether they're in the Shaun T test group. And then we can do the live sample workouts together through a Zoom call. We can do the 2 sample workouts together through a Zoom call. So it gets people really excited about the program. And then you record it and then you put it in the page so that the people who haven't purchased yet see how much fun it is and see what it looks like. And then they're ready to make a commitment. So having a calendar ready for people, because what happens is, say you buy on December the 4th, well, you don't have access to anything really until December 11th. But if we put a hybrid calendar together, then they can at least get into Beachbody On Demand and at least start with a program to get them ready for Transform 20, right? And then we also add prizes and giveaways and really just kind of run it like a party, you know, keeping it fresh, keeping it hyped, sharing the test groups before and after pictures, and really just plugging in and adding people in and following up with people. We did this last year for 80 Day Obsession, and it was just awesome. Like, it was huge. And, you know, you're going to have, especially people who did 80 Day Obsession last year, you're going to have customers and coaches who are coming up on their annual Beachbody On Demand subscription. So it really benefits you and them to have them cancel and then re-sign up with the challenge pack for Transform 20 so that they get another full year, so that they can get some more nutritionals, and so they can get access, VIP early access, and get all of the, you know, whatever you call it, collateral too. All right. So this is what we do, is run this really hyped launch group. And then, so you give people like a countdown, like we're starting the group on January the 14th, and you have until January the 10th to purchase. And then what'll happen is on January the 10th, we basically go through, and everybody who has not purchased will leave the group. We change it over to a private group from a closed group, and that becomes our test group per se, like the test group we are running for our challengers. So that's kind of how it works. So everybody kind of comes in just to see it, kind of like the VIP flash sale, right? We invited everybody. And then we were shouting out people as they were buying, and we were, following up with those people and then continuing to post even after the VIP flash sale was over. So that's kind of how you run a launch group. Whew, and I'm out of breath. So go ahead, unmute if you have questions, if you have thoughts, concerns, go for it.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Have they said like beginner, intermediate, like anything like that? I mean, I'm assuming like whoever can do it like they did with 80 Day, but just like in general, I haven't read like anything, so I was curious.
You mean like a modifier?
Well, just like, is it recommended as a beginner program?
Oh, I understand what you're saying now. That's a great question. And I was going to show everybody too. Nope, not the proving grounds. In our coach office, they have, hold on a second. They have the product toolkit up. So you guys can log in and look at it. And it gives you a lot of really helpful information. But I don't know that this is a beginner program. I know they have a modifier in there, but most of Shanti's programs are pretty, intermediate, I would say. Come on, Beachbody.
So I'm on a personal level, I'm just thinking like beginner people, I might just do like the normal like challenge pack 160, maybe not with a step, just because they're probably not going to start with this anyway. No, right. I'm just thinking like people that want to jump in January, not just for this program. I was just like brainstorming that.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Like get them started or get their challenge pack secured in December and get them in like 21-day fix now or, through the month of December so that they will be ready, hopefully, if they want to do it.
Yeah.
What else? Come on. I get kicked out of Beachbody more than anyone, I swear. Just kidding. And I know we have a couple new coaches on as well. And so I wanted to show you guys when you do log in, you can always go to Grow My Business. And then there's this product tools. And the product tools are amazing. They give us all of the training we need to basically talk about our programs. And Transform 20 is already in here. And so you have some media you can share. And then there's a product training guide, which is wonderful. So I would say between now and next Tuesday, really just kind of look this over and understand what this program is about, which we already talked about some of this, but really just getting familiar with the program, how it works. And then also how he integrates Shakeology, performance, the equipment, all of that kind of stuff. Cool. I was looking to see, Allison, if it said the customer need was a beginner. I don't see it. And then they also have this product comparison guide here where it kind of walks you through, like if you're talking to people, if they're brand new to Beachbody, then you're going to, offer them the challenge pack with Beachbody On Demand and the supplements. If they already have Beachbody On Demand, then you're going the completion pack. If they're already on a monthly subscription, then you're going an accessories bundle. So all of this information is in your coach office. So just take some time to read it, I would say, over the next week or so. Stop my share. All right, what else? Anybody else have questions? Anyone? Hello, are you excited? Like I'm telling you guys, like 80 Day Obsession rocked my business last year. I made double my income in December than what I normally make in a typical month. Like you think that December is a bad month because it's Christmas and people don't want to spend. When you create a type of like FOMO and like exclusive test group and brand new program and throw Shanti in the mix, this is the time to like rock your business. And I mean, Autumn helped with that last year, but it's going to be big. Hello? Anyone with me?
I'm here.
We're here, just letting you talk.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and create the private group. Is that okay? So that we at least have it?
Yes, I think that.
So I'll go ahead and have that created in the next couple days. I'm not really going to start talking about it probably until like end of the week, next week, probably Monday, Tuesday for sure. But probably end of the week, I'll start jabbing about it a little bit. So then we can start, dropping the link. We can share the link. We can invite people to it and share the link. And then we just kind of add people. And what I'll do is I'll start posting in there. I'm not sure if the posting guide is up yet, but I'm sure there's some sample things I can pull. I can pull some Shaun T quotes. I can pull some videos. I can pull some transformation pictures. Just to kind of keep a post coming in there every day. And then we can do some live videos, just to kind of hype it up a lot too. So I'm open to your guys' feedback. If you guys want to help out and post in there too, that would be awesome. But the best way to do a launch is to really just create a ton of hype around it,
So do they have to purchase a specific Transform 20 challenge pack or completion pack to get the VIP access? So like, for example, okay, so all the people like that have recently this month that have just purchased a challenge pack or whatever, then they will have to purchase an accessory on top of it to get the VIP access, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or they could do a completion pack, if it's somebody who's not like active on Shakeology or active on Performance Line, you could suggest a completion pack, just kind of figure out where they are and what they need and what would save them the most money or be the biggest bang for their buck if they want the step, if they don't want the step,
Okay.
And I think, Allison, I don't know if you know this or not, but the prices I showed were retail. So I think I'll put this in our team page, but I think that the prices that I showed on everything were the retail prices. So you'll still get 25% off the accessory bundles.
Okay.
If it's a coach, right?
Yeah.
Well, like the 194 completion pack was a coach price.
Right, not
like
the completion.
I'm pretty sure. Or our cost, like I know our cost for the accessory bundle with, I think you were showing the coach prices because the accessory bundle with the step for our price is 94. I know that.
Okay.
I think that's what you showed.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I showed.
But your images that have the challenge packs and completion packs have both on them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. I might be wrong, but.
So Courtney, I've
already budgeted my $94, so I know that's what it is.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you've already done your budget for the month. You're silly. So, and then a lot of, like, I had somebody asking me earlier, like, why would somebody want to buy it in December if we don't even start until January? And one of the things that I know, it's the step. They only have a limited supply of the steps. So if you have a customer that's wanting that step, then you need to make sure they purchase early. So I'm personally going to be reaching out to all of my customers who are about to expire on their Beachbody On Demand anyway, and let them know what the deal is for a new challenge pack. But
was there also something that just, I can't remember what it was, but if you got like one Success Club point in November, then you got a step, or you got the ability to buy a step? Was that what it was?
Allison?
Yeah, so you are guaranteed the ability to buy a step.
Okay.
And so the way that they explained it was that like when you go to buy your pack, they're going to like ask you to put in, like if you're a coach and you're going to buy it, they're going to like ask you something and they'll verify before your purchase goes through that you like earned a step.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was confused by that also. I thought we were getting a step for like getting
Right.
the Success Club point. I was like, yes, I don't have to do any work or barely any work. I'm going to get myself a free step. No, Allison had to correct me.
Oh, okay.
So it's just that you are guaranteed
Also,
to purchase one between that time frame. Go ahead.
yeah, also, I know they said like you don't have to get the Shaun T steps, but in the video, they do show that the step that they send has like different levels to be used. And so like it's adjustable and makes a difference for the program. And so they did recommend that we purchase their steps. I mean, of course, like I'm not going to push that for people that want to buy their own step,
Right.
but like for us to know that like having the step is like can be like more effective, I guess, for the program.
Yeah. So just like with ADD Obsession, we had the bands and the sliders and people were like, oh, I'm going to get my own. And, you know, if they really wanted to fight me on it or they didn't want to purchase, then fine. You know, it's completely up to you. You can buy your own on Amazon. But, you know, it's just, this is the program package and this is what it comes with. And that's up to you, you know?
Okay.
But it's going to be really great. And I can't wait. Shaun T is the man. If you haven't ever done his programs, he's insane. Hopefully he's not too insane for this program. So what about, would everybody be down with a hybrid calendar then of some sorts, at least to put in the group so that our new customers could at least log in and understand like how Beachbody On Demand works and and get familiar with some of his programs?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
I do too.
Okay. I plan to do it because I'll be done with the Shift Shop then. But if you're just getting started with a program or doing something else, you know, of course, if you're like me, you've already got like your year planned out and you know what program you're going to be doing. But I'm going to put one together. I'm hoping somebody created one, but if not, we can just do a hybrid of all the Shaun T programs and put it in the group so that people can start doing them as soon as they purchase. Because I want them to be able to do something once they purchase and not just sit there for 6 weeks waiting, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and if they don't start anything, they're not going to use their Shakeology, and then like we're not going to get any recurring orders.
Exactly. Very good point.
I definitely think like a hybrid calendar is important. And I'm sure people are going to create one, but I also would say like starting them on T25 is like not terrible either.
Yeah. Yep. Because there's Shaun Week, there's T25, there's Insanity Max 30. And all of it's like 30 minutes or less, kind of right around that 30-minute mark, you know? So I'll work on that or see what I can find on Pinterest or something like that too. Oh, whoops. I had my voice recorded, just recorded that whole thing I just said. I don't even know how this phone works. All right, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead because we'll probably get kicked off here soon. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. But if you guys have questions, I'm going to put the slides in our team page just so you can reference them. But again, just go to your coach office too and check out that product toolkit and just kind of read up just so you're familiar with the program. You don't have to know every single detail, but just being familiar to talk about it. You know, what are the bullet points? 20-minute workouts, 6 weeks, 6 days a week, you know, no equipment needed except a step. You know, they don't have to go out and buy a whole like gym full of weights. And from what I hear, the nutrition plan is pretty balanced too. Shaun T doesn't usually give a super strict meal plan because his workouts are so intense. So I'm assuming it's going to be pretty balanced.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I'll put this in the team page, but if you think of questions, just ask them in the thread or in the page, and I'll get the launch group ready by the, let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday. So by Wednesday, I'll have the launch group ready, and then you can start sharing. You can start, or you can wait till next week, whatever works for you.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys. Hope you have a great night.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.